Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 12th going to the 18th of February. Happy Valentine's Day everybody. I hope you guys have an amazing week, but let's see how it's going to go. I also do have, because of the occasion, my love deck here. So for those of you who are interested, definitely wait till the end or skip ahead if you're impatient, as an Aries would. Feel free to jump ahead and get to those messages. It will just be a little mini brief reading, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's there anyways. All right, so let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for you guys. All right, for my lovely Aries. By the way, guys, I still do have a 7-day free trial for the Aura app if you guys wanted to try out some meditations. If you do enjoy it and want to continue with the app, then you can get 25% off the membership as well. I have everything on there, from sleep sounds, which really helps me out, to deepening your intuition. If there's anything, even if it's growth that you want in your life, they have podcasts on there, like little short clips. Like, this is all audios. There is about a billion things on there, so feel free to check it out. Link is down below. But anyway, let me dive straight into your reading. Okay, you do have some things trying to come out already, Aries, but I don't read that way. I did have a cheeky look at it though, but it was a magician with a bunch of cards behind it. I didn't look. All right, let's dive in. It's a messy reading. Let's go. For my Aries, please, Spirit, I'll shuffle it a couple more times. We're using the Modern Witch Tarot deck today and clarifying with the Rider-Waite deck, okay? Right, let's see. For my lovely Aries, let's go. This will be your current energy for the week ahead. Is the Three of Cups. This is really good. This is a card of fun, celebration. This is really good for socializing. So for some of you, you might really be called to meeting up with a few friends. This is a good vibe. Let's clarify it for you. Three of Cups, please, Spirit. For Aries energy this week. You have the King of Cups too. That's quite interesting because this kind of feels like here you guys are really feeling very emotionally content, like in a very good way. This is a card of celebrating with things, people around you, not things, but people around you. This is feeling emotionally happy, feeling joy, feeling gratitude for the things that are around you, even if they're not the biggest and best things that you are desiring, and maybe you're not reaching a goal yet. This is a really good time of loving the journey. So you will be feeling more emotionally inclined. This is coming up in your energy. But it feels like you're rising above it. You're feeling very good emotionally this week, which is good. Let's see what your challenge might be for this week here, Aries. Is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card about not routine. That could resonate for some of you, but it's a card about building a plan. All right, so some of you are building the foundations of something here. So this could be a really good time for collaboration, but because this is in your challenge position, it could be a little bit of a difficulty in getting on the same page, or it could be difficulty in actually putting some time and energy towards building a strong foundation, or actually getting your... I feel like this is reminding me of the Page of Pentacles, which is always like taking the first steps into actually doing something. In this case, is taking the first step to get a plan going. I think you're having fun this week, so maybe that's just what it is that you're having a hard time to stick to a routine, a plan, or to actually get going on it. Maybe you're just enjoying a lot of socializing and having fun, having a carefree time. That maybe the challenge again is keeping on track of things. All right, clarify the Three of Pentacles as a challenge for Aries this week. Some significance around the white shoes. We have the Knight of Swords to clarify the Three of Pentacles. Knight of Swords is usually rushing into something. So actually, for a lot of you, the Knight of Swords is kind of asking for you to make sure that you're slowing down a little bit. There's nothing wrong with going full force into something unless we don't have all the information. And the Knight of Swords is a little bit of a warning. Do not rush into something. Don't get ahead of yourself if you don't know all the details. And if the plan, or if you're not on the same page of people, for example, you might just go, well, screw it. My idea is right anyway. I'm going to just dive in. When people are warning you not to, or, Three of Pentacles is Pentacles, about taking your time. Again, it's about doing the foundation correctly so that we don't have a tower moment. In the future, your challenge is trying to slow down. your challenge is actually focusing on a plan, focusing on your foundation first before rushing into bringing something forward, because the Knight of Swords will just go rushing in and end up stumbling over the details he should have really looked at. When you're running too fast, or if you're moving too fast, you're not going to see everything around you. And what Spirit is wanting you to do is make sure you are observant this week. You do have the skills for it. Knight of Swords, sword energy is about mental, stuff, communication, clarity. But when you're rushing too fast, then it can be blocked a little bit. You might not see everything. So again, sticking to the plan is important. Making sure that you are collaborating with others. All right, even if you don't agree at first, it's really important to make sure that everyone is on board before you move forward. I would say to make sure that you are actually getting some advice from other people, maybe some professionals, for example, before you go into something, maybe legal professionals, for example, if this is to do with your career or money making. Otherwise, we're going to get into a rocky situation, and we don't want that. All right. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I hope I'm getting the message out there anyway. All right, what to focus on this week is the Star card. This is about your healing. All right, this is about giving back to the world around you. So whether this is just spiritually, being more open and vulnerable to the universe, all right, that could be really helpful for you. Or again, maybe it's to do with others and giving back to other people. This is kind of the card of community. It's Aquarius energy. That's why I'm saying that. And as you can see, she's pouring back into the river so that, animals and people can drink from or bathe in, whatever. And she's giving back to the ground beneath her as well, which will feed the trees and blah, blah, blah. We will then give fruits to the trees and people can benefit from that too. So it's a card of giving back. And that's something that they're asking you to focus on here. Let's clarify on the Star card. This is also one about healing. You actually have the Ace of Wands coming in straight away. For some of you, that could actually be a really important new beginning coming up for you guys. Again, it could be to do with being a star, maybe for some of you, Aries. Maybe it's about being in a spotlight, and that could be your way of giving back to people. Ace of Wands could be a product, could be a business idea, whatever it is. Some of you could even be movement. There is some link to do with either the healing or a goal that you have in mind, which is what they're asking you to focus on this week, is the goal. Long term, by the way, I will say Ace of Wands is just the beginning of something, and yeah, it's exciting, it's passionate, it's something that gets motivation going. Just be aware again of just rushing into something. The foundations are really important this week, but yeah, definitely focus on the long term, focus on the goal, focus on the dream here. Whatever that might be. Again, there's a lot of different examples with the Ace of Wands. It is a really good card of physically moving. It's a good card for just a new idea. All right, but either way, it will be very successful, and that's what they're asking you to focus on. I just want to get one more for the Star card. The Five of Wands. That's very interesting. Could be a very conflicting competitive industry. This is a card of conflict. So for some of you, something to focus on is how can you differentiate from the people around you. And that doesn't just have to be to do with career wise. If it is, then of course this is about your product, this is about your business, this is about your ideas. How is it different from everybody else? Because with the Star card, Aquarius energy is about being unique. So Aries, this is again something to focus on. Again, could be a bit of conflicting of interest, but with the Star card, that can be healed. This can also be to do outside of career, as I was trying to say. So for some of you, this could be about healing a home situation. All right, maybe there is a new idea or a new beginning in a home space that can really heal conflict. This can be in your life in general. All right, healing something here that's quite conflicting. Or something quite, I hate when it does that. There is no thumbs down in this. Oh, I don't want to do that. I think it's just, we're going to, thank you. There was no thumbs down there, so I don't know what kind of spirit's trying to mess with me. But we'll move forward. There was something I was going to say. And the problem is I always go off on a tangent, Aries, when I speak. I was speaking about there being a conflict. I'm really getting a brain fog now. don't even remember what I'm saying. When you're channeling in something, it really is going in and out my mouth, and sometimes I don't really process it. Well, clearly I didn't process it this time. Anyway, I will move forward. I wish I could just stop and stare at this for a bit. Maybe I can. You guys can skip. You're the ones who are watching this in the future anyway. There was something I was going to say. Maybe it's not even that important. Oh, how can you differ? Okay, so for some of you, there was something I was going to say in regards to, even if it's just like an idea, a hobby, something creative that you're doing, I really do feel like there could be a lot of healing or success involved in this. Again, the real question is, how can this differentiate, or how can you differentiate within this new idea, within this launch of something, whether it's moving home, I don't know. Clearly, you're destined to do something differently from the people around you, and that's something they're asking you to focus on. All right, there we go. All right, let's have a little look and see what's happened in the past. Ace of Pentacles. You could have actually been given some, this could be a stream of income that you guys have recently been working on. This could be a new beginning that you guys have been trying to plant the seed of. Ace of Pentacles is a card of stability, and that's what Pentacles really represents. So whatever this new beginning was, it's to do with your stability, even if it's within yourself. Okay, this could again be another kind of idea, but one that, whether you got a new job, Aries, whether you got a new opportunity in the workplace that may have given you more money or more stability in general, we will clarify it. Ace of Pentacles, please, in the past. You'll never guess what. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. Well, it just is what it is, Aries. It's a new beginning happened in your past in the form of potentially money. Even if this is not something that you're seeing just yet. I mean, actually, for some of you, you are celebrating that this week already. Like maybe it's still something that recently happened. Or maybe something that you're accustomed to now because you are in this like celebration energy this week. What can I say? They clarified it with the same card. It is just what it is. All right, let's see. What will be your strengths this week is the Four of Swords. So again, taking your time. Four of Swords is a really good card for paying attention to your health. All right, and that's something that will be your strength here. This could be your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health. Okay, make sure that you're not rushing forward, trying to get everything done ASAP. No. If you're wanting a long-term success, you're going to have to commit to long-term success, not rushing in, trying to get it now. You have to commit to the journey of it. Four of Swords, taking a break when necessary. It's going to be very important for you. Focusing on your sleep for some of you, all right? You need to make sure that you're sleeping enough, all right? And also try not to, I want to say try not to think too much with this card. It's almost like maybe it's your thinking that's stopping you from sleeping. These swords represent her mental thoughts, all right? Maybe communication that she's reflecting on, whatever. She's kind of like doing this, like it's giving her a headache. So for some of you, if you are getting headaches, some of you that could be your health issue, make sure you go get that checked. Make sure you're resting. Take time away from the screen. Get some glasses. I don't know. Go speak to a professional because I cannot tell you what it is. But paying attention to your health will be very important, and taking a break when necessary and making sure you're sleeping, pay attention to that. All right, taking a break. Clarify the Four of Swords as the strength for Aries. You have two lovely, abundant cards, to be honest with you. The Empress, all right, mother energy for some of you, could be pregnant already. You would know about it. This is not news. This may be what this little seed is in your past, whatever it is. The Empress is usually about, birthing something to life. So again, even if it's just an idea, take some time. You got to nurture something. I felt like I saw a bug on this, or am I tripping out? Strange. Okay, the Empress is about abundance. All right, it's Venusian. It's about love and making sure that you're loving yourself. It's almost coming up like this. The Empress is in the middle. The Empress is representing you. You are in your divine feminine era. This is not to do with gender specific. It's to do with attracting in opportunities. Because you are holding yourself to a really high standard, Aries, you naturally will attract in the things that you are putting out into the world. Okay, the Empress is all about abundant love and nurturing, kindness. So that's the kind of love that she deserves back, and the one that she will only ever settle for is what she puts out into the world. Okay. Again, I think that this is also asking for a balance. I do see that you are working heavily on your job or your money or in building something, even if it's your own self. The Eight of Pentacles is a card about self-improvement or improving something, gaining results on something. It's progression. So with this kind of energy, I do see here, I'm really going back to pregnancy for some reason, but let me just put it down so I can talk to you without getting distracted. You're really building yourself up. And that's a really big message I want to say for you, Aries, is that by making sure that you are also resting and paying attention to your health, then you are going to see more results than potentially actually just running straight into something and go, action taking, got to do everything right here, right now. Then you're just going to kind of deteriorate on your health because you're exposing yourself to a lot of stress. So take some time out when necessary. Pay attention to your health. All right. And for some of you, yeah, I am picking up pregnancy for some of you. So if you have been feeling a bit sick and on flow has not come yet, then potentially for some of you that is something that's happening. For some, but I do feel like you would know already for those who I'm speaking to specifically. But again, bringing something to life. It could just be that. All right, let's see what's going on moving forward for you in your future. You have the Judgment card, which is really good. This is a card of clarity, truth. Moving on up is the vibes I get from this card, because it recognizes that you've really learned a very valid lesson in your last chapter. And now that you're moving into a new chapter, which is very heavily showing up here, this is kind of like a calling. Aries, it's the angels calling. They are blowing the trumpet, saying it's time to rise up. All right, so let's clarify it. The Judgment card does offer a need to release, because if you really think about it, not in this specific deck, but in other decks, they're rising from their body, so they have to let go of something that they are identified with, or something that's been a part of them, to move on to a new level. All right, but let's clarify Judgment in your near future. The Nine of Swords. So there's something that you're worried about when it comes down to moving forward. Now so we have the Five of Swords here, which could represent a falling out with someone or an argument in the near future. The Judgment card can mean that there could be some reconciliation here for some of you if you want that, or correcting an error that maybe you made and maybe you're worried about it, but I feel like everything is fine. As long as you are able to accept a mistake or understand a lesson from it, you don't have to really worry about it. Don't hold yourself up on the past or on things that have happened or things that were said, or the regrets of something, or being with someone, for example. Judgment is about forgiving, moving forward, forgiving yourself, and allowing yourself to go on to a new chapter. Otherwise, we stay stuck in that same old chapter, the same old things, same old feelings that we don't really like or feel comfortable with. So let's clarify the Judgment again. The Fool, which is all about a new beginning. Taking a leap into a new chapter, basically, completely new journey. So for some of you, this could be where your anxiety is because you're really kind of, I'm hearing free falling, and that's what it kind of feels like in this new beginning, is that it's maybe a completely new experience for you. Maybe you are doing things on your own, or it just feels like you don't really have a safety net. Maybe you don't have people around you that can help you, like free falling when it comes down to a new journey. It really feels like you're really having to trust in the universe to see if this calling is really the right thing to do. And I believe it is. Judgment and the Fool card is a really good energy. The only thing that I don't like with this is just the Knight of Swords. And it is just what it is, really. That's just about anxieties, which is completely normal when dealing with new beginnings. All right. Let's just get one more card for your overall energy, is the World card. So again, really heavy new beginnings coming through. What's interesting, and I don't usually do this, is that you do have this energy on the bottom of the deck. So something that they want to point out here is that they can see that you're really cutting ties with things or people or situations that clearly have you believing that it has control over you, whether that is certain habits, all right, certain belief systems. Okay, the Two of Swords with the Devil is always like my favorite combination, because it's really about cutting the ties of people, situations that have really kind of affected you, affected your energy, affected your thoughts. Seven of Wands is saying despite the odds, despite the things that have been holding you back, keeping you stuck, making you fearful, getting you addicted or temptation, you're really cutting it off, and you are really withdrawing, and you're fighting to make sure that it doesn't have that effect on you anymore. So the Wild card, amazing. All right, completely new beginnings, a glow up, absolutely. You have like 3 aces here. The Judgment card in the Wand, which is literally about learning a lesson, moving forward, like ending a chapter, beginning a new one. All right, so it's good. You got a lot of good stuff coming through. I'm gonna go into your love spread now, so I will put these cards back, so bear with me. You can take this time whilst I'm putting these away to like and subscribe if you've not already. All righty, let's see for love. For my lovely Aries, I'm putting all the cards back because I want to make sure that you have the chance to have all these cards come through if they need to. But we'll start out with the soulmate cards, okay? Let's see, for my lovely Aries, in terms of love for Aries, let's get 2, please. You have playfulness coming through. This says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Let's get one more for Aries in terms of love and relationships this week. You have it's safe for you to love. I am going to say for some of you, okay, so I'm going to say in terms of if you actually have someone around you, and then I will split it, the message, because for some of you, I do feel like someone is in your life already, someone who you can really be yourself with. There's some playfulness, it's like flirting, all right, and it's safe for you to love kind of feels like it's okay to open your heart. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. For some of you, I mean, you do have, this could be the one on the bottom of the deck where it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. If you are dealing with someone currently, Aries, this is someone that you can really play around with and be yourself with. I think Spirit is just allowing you or giving you a message here saying, yeah, this person is the right one for you if you want it. All right, and it's safe for you to open up to this person. But others of you, this kind of message, if you're not dealing with anyone just yet, I do feel like the next person coming into your life is someone who you can be playful with. It's probably someone who will have that kind of like a very jokey connection, meaning that there's a lot of laughter coming up for you in terms of love. And again, they're asking for you to open up, be playful, go ahead and date, Aries, if you want to. If you're ready for love, go put yourself out there, go have fun with it. Don't be too serious about it. You will feel the vibes about the specific person when you meet them, when you are playful with them. You see where the boundaries are crossed or whatever. If they're the right person for you, be open to it, all right? Be ready. I always said Eddie. Be ready to open your heart up, okay? And be a bit playful in terms of the love department for you, because you definitely will be meeting somebody who could potentially be the one for you. All right, but let's see. I'm going to get an overall energy for your love life for Aries. You have the Knight of Pentacles, which is really good in terms of like moving forward and maybe potentially an offer of a very stable foundation. So some of you, if you are dealing with someone, this could be an offer to make things more serious. If you're not dealing with someone, the Knight of Pentacles is slowly but surely you are moving forward and closer to meeting somebody. Temperance, patience. This is a romantic connection that will take a lot of time to probably get started, okay? It could be something that starts off as friends first, colleagues, whatever you are. Temperance is saying that I feel like this is a divine connection, but it's almost like the angels are still working on getting this into a perfect balance, or for the divine timing to take place. Whenever the temperance comes up in terms of love, it feels like, yeah, there's a lot of behind the scenes going on in this connection. You do have the Four of Wands here in the Strength card. Could very well be a Leo, but it definitely feels like this is someone that you would end up marrying, being engaged to. All right, my angels. So if they're not in your life yet, slowly but surely, make sure you're having patience, keep working on you, be playful, open your heart up to people, get to know people. You will know, trust your gut. All right. As I said, the next person is going to be the right person for you. Is someone who it takes time with. So if anyone comes into your life, Aries, and tries to rush you, that's not the right person. This is someone who really actually is a friend first. I'm kind of feeling the sense that this person will be very respectful for the friendship. It's as if someone's like, oh, I'm scared to kind of cross the border here because I don't know if Aries really likes me or if they see me as just a friend. I'm just getting that kind of vibe. So this person, I feel like they really will respect you. Like, this is a kind of respectful relationship. It's very, I want to say traditional. Knight of Pentacles, quite traditional. More of the sense of, yeah, there's no, you'll meet this person physically. This is not an online connection, all right? That's something I will say. Yeah, it will take its time. This will be a slow burning relationship, which is good. I like that. That means it's long term. All right. Alrighty, well, there we go. That's your reading for you, Aries. I hope you liked it. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. Alrighty.